So today's video, I want to ramble about some behavior that I have seen recently on social media from some of my fellow creatives, fellow artists, fellow contributors in primarily the local music scene, but I'm sure that this isn't exclusive to musicians. It's just something that I've seen musicians doing a lot. So it's your right, obviously, as a human being, to post as much as you want, whenever you want, to promote your band, promote your brand, promote your art. That's great. Utilize these tools that we have. Usually, the loudest person in the room is who gets seen. But I think that it's important to remember that if you are going to be loud in the room, that you're being loud for a good reason. Or what you're being loud about is worth everyone's attention. Because what I've been seeing is a lot of people, basically without sugarcoating it, posting worthless content excessively to promote things that don't exist yet. And what do I mean by that? Here's an example. Let's say I shot a music video. And let's say at that music video, I took some behind the scenes photos. That's something that, is good to do. It's good to have those shots, not only for your personal memories and whatnot, but, you can use them to share and help promote the video. But I think it would make sense to maybe hold on to that behind the scenes stuff until maybe the video is about to be released or after the video has been released. I've seen people promoting behind the scenes music video shots for months before they even release the fucking video. And again, okay, do what you want, promote your shit however you would like. But the problem with me and seeing that is that I worry that by the time you actually release the fucking video, the thing that you actually want people to see, they're just gonna fucking ignore it because they've seen you fucking posting about the goddamn thing for weeks and weeks. They've seen every fucking little behind the scenes still. They know what the fucking video is gonna be. I think that there's an element to surprise that a lot of people enjoy and a lot of people need in order to interact with your content. Like, if you really spoil everything by the time you release the video, they're gonna be like, well, if somebody really fucks with you, maybe they'll check it out. But I think a lot of people are just gonna kind of move on. Like, if your band's recording in the studio, sure, make a post about recording in the studio. I don't need to see posts about your fucking band recording in the studio every day that you're there. It's not fucking exciting, and I think that it is exhausting for the people that do want to engage with your content. But you're not really giving them content if you're just posting bullshit all the time. You're giving them nonsense. And over time, they're going to get burned out. I think that there is a huge less is more thing that a lot of bands or artists or whatever, people on social media, that I would recommend exercising, not only for the interest of the people that follow you, because there's only so much that people can fucking take, regardless of who you are, but also for your own personal sanity. I don't think that it is a good thing for artists or anyone really to feel like they are obligated to put themselves out there every day. And sure, there is probably some level of ego and look at me, look at me, look at me that maybe some artists who post incessantly have going on. But I think that for the most part, nobody really wants to post as much as they do. They just feel like they need to, otherwise they're going to get ignored. They're going to get lost in the sauce of whatever the algorithm of the week is, right? And I empathize with that. I totally get it. As somebody who is a musician and a podcaster and a artist, I don't want to be forgotten. I feel that need, that tickle to be like, oh fuck, I didn't post anything today. I gotta post something. So then, like, you have that thought in your head about like, fuck, I gotta get something out there. Otherwise, everyone's gonna forget about me. But like, I think in my personal experience, I have found that it's better to take a step back and not really post if you don't have anything new to bring to the table. Like, be a part of the solution, don't contribute to the problem. If you're somebody that doesn't want to post online all the time, but you feel like you have to, newsflash, you don't. You do not need to. Don't feel obligated to do shit that you don't want to do, because most of the time, I think, especially in this situation of like being an artist, feeling like you have to constantly put out content, although you don't actually have anything new to promote, you're really doing more harm for your art or your band or whatever the fuck it is than good. People will get exhausted of seeing you posting nonsense all the time. And there's an unfortunate chance that maybe when you are finally posting something that is worth checking out, something that you really want people to see, it's going to kind of be like a, boy who cried wolf situation where it's like, oh, so and so is posting again, whatever. They're just going to scroll right the fuck past it. Whereas, I know when I'm interacting with social media, I tend to stop and look at the things from people that I haven't seen in a while. Like, oh shit, like so and so posted something, they haven't posted anything in a while. What is this? And I find it a lot more intriguing than scrolling through, the same fucking shit from the same people every fucking day that is really nothing. Like, I don't need to keep seeing these fucking behind the scenes music video shoot things. I don't need to see every single shot that every single person took from the last show that you played. Again, it's your business. Do what you want. But as an outsider looking in, I just want to say that I think you're doing yourselves more harm with that shit. If you want to post every day, you got to get a little bit more creative. That is an option. I'm not going to knock anyone's hustle. If you're really, really trying to get in on the social media thing and have like a consistent output, I'm all about that. Like, do it. But put out content that is going to be worth people's time every day. Don't recycle shit. Don't post shit just to post shit. Really figure out, what is the purpose behind everything that you're putting out. I think this is a big part of the reason why you see larger social media accounts, whether they are a band or a brand or an influencer or whatever, a lot of the time they are like managed by a team of people. There are there are people that are paid to help generate consistent social media feeds for all different platforms. But if you are somebody who genuinely just wants to be pumping out consistent content for whatever reason, I think that it wouldn't be a bad idea to maybe observe some of the more popular or successful people in your line of work online and kind of see how they go about posting, see what their schedules are like, see what kind of content they're doing. And I'm not saying completely rip them off, but, take some notes, because I guarantee you the most successful people, aren't doing the same fucking garbage that you're doing with your social media. It's very unlikely. And it's not that hard to do some research. Like, if you really care and that's really what you want to be about, like, go to the next level, put in the extra work. It will pay off. But honestly, like, if you don't want to post on social media all the time, you shouldn't feel obligated. People won't forget you. People will know who you are if you've made an impact on them. It's just important to make sure that the impact that you're leaving on them is something that is positive and something that's going to make them wanting more. So if you're posting all the fucking time and it's just nonsense, chances are they're not going to forget you, but they're also not going to remember you very fondly. So keep that in mind. Don't be afraid to take a break. And if you're somebody that wants to be a fucking maniac and post on social media nonstop, please do some research into making your social media feeds and activity more inviting so you can actually get what you're fucking trying to do accomplished successfully. That's my advice. There's more that I could say, but this battery's going to die on my camera, and I've probably taken up enough of your time anyways. So, it's all love. No shade towards anyone. I know we're all just trying to figure it out, and I hope that something I said in this video stuck to your gut and it'll help you. So, until next time, my friends, take care of yourselves, take care of the people around you. Peace.